Honey, you know what day this is?
Let me get what I want.
If I was president, I'd get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Hey, I like it.
Huh?
Opening
What's that? Should I do it again? Should I do it again?
No. Well, we'll have to do it Thursday.
Okay, all right, we'll do it Thursday. I like it.
Nice, Paul. Well done on the opening. Very good. Good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Welcome.
I am your host, Isaac Walsh, and I'm here with my co-host, Paul, the handsome one, Herring.
That's me.
That's you.
If you had to ask.
Whoa.
Just look, you know.
Wow.
You can tell.
Yeah, more of a face for radio.
I didn't say it.
Very good.
But I was gonna.
Nice, cold October 31st. Happy Halloween.
Ooh. I've been
That's
telling
right.
people all day. I'm dressed as a white guy pretending to be a black guy. And all I gotta do is say like golly a lot.
Golly gee.
Yeah, golly.
Gee willikers, Beeve.
Yeah. I got it worked out.
Yeah, my buddy, I asked him, I said, are you getting dressed up today? He's like, I am dressed up. He's like, I'm a psychopath. I look like everybody else.
Ooh,
I was like, very good.
Good answer.
Very good. We had a Halloween party.
Did you?
Yep. And I got to be the Beast this year, and the wife was Belle. Yeah, she wanted to go to a bookstore. I said, absolutely not. But we were told we weren't allowed to win for best costumes because we won the last year and the year before. I feel that this year's was pretty good, but last year's was very good.
What'd you do last year?
Well, do you know the horror movie It? It the Clown.
I do not.
Well, you're probably the only person. So, It the Clown is a creature that eats kids to keep himself alive every 30 years. He hibernates for 30 years and collects children.
What are you watching, sir?
It was a Stephen King book.
Oh, okay.
Moving on. Anyways, I dressed up as a clown, and my wife dressed up as Georgie, which is the first child that the clown ate. It was very good. We, of course, won because it was awesome. But that was great.
But did you really win?
We did. We really did win. And it was great. We got the first prize, which was great. So, do you have kids coming out? Like, are you doing candy and all that?
I only have 2 kids in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And we go to them.
We don't really get that many kids over by us either.
Right. We don't get a plethora of children.
Yeah.
But like I said, the 2 kids, the father, the one kid I went to his house for months afterwards, he thanked me for coming by. Dude, you're the only one.
Nice. Well, what I like to do is tell my wife to get a big bowl of candy, and then I'm like, oh, gee, the kids didn't show up. That's too bad. I guess I'll have to eat all those myself. Yeah.
The birth of a diabetic.
Only type 2.
Only.
Yeah. We're not quite type 1 anyways. So, yeah, this is our Halloween spooktacular.
I'm not into that at all.
You're not into that?
I mean, I guess I like the sexy kittens and the sexy
That makes
nurses.
sense knowing you. Yeah.
You know, I accidentally, on purpose.
Yeah. Bought some fishnet stockings?
No,
So,
I sat
asking for a friend.
I sat up at the Speedway station there on Miller Road across from the church.
Yeah.
I was at home bored.
Yeah.
And decided that instead of being here, I would be there.
There.
That's the only
Very
thing.
good.
So I sat in the parking lot and I made a couple videos and I did some work on my computer.
Okay.
But I saw so many bunnies.
Really?
It was ridiculous. It was like every other.
A lot of bunnies.
Big girls, small girls, medium-sized girls.
All bunnies.
All bunnies.
Everybody wanted to be a bunny.
Everybody wanted to be a bunny. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad.
Well, I have a list of people that will be missing Halloween this year because they are going to be residing in a jail of their preference. They will need a lawyer to defend them, and I want you to defend these people to the best of your ability if there's a defense. I feel like I've been winning this, and your defenses have been
They were weak last week. I'm
They-
gonna say I wasn't at the top of my game.
It's okay.
I was distracted by other, trauma.
Drama.
Yeah,
Yeah, trauma.
We'll call it trauma.
That's it.
That's what it was.
But had a good weekend. Went up north with some friends, hung out, got some quiet. Bad cell reception. It was wonderful. I was like, I'm sorry, I hear what you're. Fortunately, we'll call back. But it was
You're
nice.
almost there.
Yeah, all right. All right. So, for people that are listening, these are people that you don't have to run into, but we're going to tell their story because it's funny. Are you ready, big boy?
I am ready. Do you have a web page for me?
I do. It's the WRF.com Stupid Criminals.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're down to like page 4 on there, by the way. Anyways, if you guys want to check it out, we've been doing this, and then I realized they do this, and I like their list, at least some of the stuff they got up. So I double-checked these, and these are all legitimate arrests. That's going to be important for this particular series because stupid is forever. Forever! Speaking of which, our first...
How do you know that?
Experience. Yeah, experience. All right, so here we go. The first one, starting off. Ready? His name was LeGenius.
No. His mother didn't do that to him.
Yeah, Ali apostrophe genius.
LeGenius, I'm guessing Wojciechowicz?
Wojciechowski.
Sounds like a sport to me.
Yeah, right. Well, he got arrested for some dumb stuff. Apparently, he tried to break into a house that had one of those live cameras on there.
Okay.
And so they just posted it to police, and he couldn't believe that he got busted. Weird. Nothing?
Listen.
What are those things called, those rings?
The ring cameras?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you got to leave that house alone.
You got to understand that not everybody is tech swab.
Listen, it's motion activated.
I understand. But it is the Christmas season. People put
It's
the
not
Christmas lights.
It's Halloween. It's not even close.
Yeah, but if this was a rural neighborhood, meaning not urban, they tend to put their Christmas lights up early.
Is that what it is?
So he may have, mistaken the ring light
for a
for
Christmas
part
light.
Of the Christmas decorations. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a possibility.
I'm thinking that there's some.
Also, even, it really does look like a thumbprint scanner.
Yeah,
So
that's why he broke in.
Why would he think it was a camera? He thought, and it's not going to use my thumbprint, so he just didn't mess with it.
I'm quite sure we are now dumber for listening to that one. There's nothing.
I'm working it. Hold on, man. Okay.
All right.
He broke into a house with a ring cam.
Listen, first of all,
this is Florida.
His name's Genius.
This is Florida.
None of this works.
Is this Florida?
I'm not telling you which state it's coming from. I'm not telling you.
All right, because I thought we were boycotting Florida for a while.
We were, but there's so many of them. Like, for instance, our next lady, a Florida woman, she got arrested, forget this, calling the 911 and harassing the lady on the other end. Guess how many times she called this year? This is this year, 2023. Take a guess.
237 times.
Over 11,000.
Over 11,000
Yeah.
calls. She's lonely.
She got arrested and said she enjoyed the game.
She's lonely. Yeah.
Lonely?
Yeah.
Because she thought it was a game?
How old was she?
Under 50.
Under 50. Did
Under
they say
50.
how much she weighed?
They passed on that particular information, but if I was a guesser.
I'm just saying. All right. So we got to figure this is just a lonely lady. She's no friends. And she decided that she was going to try to be friends with the lady at 911, and she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And she couldn't figure out what shift she was on. So she had to call every 5 minutes to find out if Elizabeth was there.
So for her downtime, she just likes to call and harass people that are trying to help her.
Downtime? No, this is her time.
Oh, her time.
Yeah, There's no downtime with this lady.
So that's what you're going to court with?
Yeah.
She's lonely, old, and it's her time.
Yeah, the 911 lady ghosted her.
ghosted her.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Stop taking her calls.
There's this weak outside possibility of mental health issues that might be there. Possibly. All right, to get out of Florida. All right, you're on point today. I'm going to give you that one. All right. Reno, Nevada.
Reno?
Other side of the country.
We like Reno.
Do we?
We love Reno.
Oh, yeah? What's there to do in Reno?
Not a damn thing to do
Nothing?
with Reno. I walked through the casinos in like 10 minutes. It was amazing. There's a row.
But the food's good.
I don't know.
The whole reason people go
I want to say, was I in Reno?
to Reno is to gamble and eat, right?
I was there.
The shows.
I was there New Year's Eve by accident on purpose.
And there's nothing to do on New Year's Eve in Reno.
Well, Reno's a small town. It's like Ortonville's,
Yeah, like Ortonville. Yeah, identical. Oh, forgive me, my mistake. Oh, Lord.
They did have a little party going on in the downtown. It was.
Are you sure it's New Year's Eve?
It wasn't as packed as it should have been for New Year's Eve, is what I'm saying. It wasn't a Times Square packed.
Well, that's Times Square, but I get you. Oh, before we go any further, there are a bunch of trunk or treats out there, so you just Google trunk or treats, dates, times, and locations.
Wait a minute,
bunch of locations.
What the hell's a trunk or treat?
What's a trunk or treat?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where a bunch of groups get together. Doesn't matter which one it is. They have a bunch of people bring their cars out. They pop the trunks. They decorate the trunks. They put candy in there. The kids show up. Boom, boom, boom. Free candy handed out. There's a bunch of them going on today.
So who invented this?
Who invented it? Are you?
Oh, they keep kids from coming to your house, or I don't understand. No toilet paper on my crib. These kids aren't gonna know where I live.
Well, it started in Flint.
It started in Flint, yay!
But there is a bunch. So if you guys have some kids, you want to get out to a safe place, trunk or treats. There's at least 6 that I know of going on, and a bunch of places giving out candy this year to the kids. Anyways. Just keep you from having to go all to the suburbs to get the the big ones. Anyways, Reno, Nevada. This particular guy likes to steal vehicles, allegedly. It seems he just can't resist, and he has been banned from all ride shares in the state of Reno because he likes to steal the ride share car. A car thief in Havana was arrested on Friday and released from jail the next day on Saturday, and then he was almost immediately arrested again after he asked for a ride share outside the county jail.
How is he going to get home?
Bus, friend.
They don't know nothing. This is a millennial.
How about his Chevrolets? He gets his stepping.
Come on, man. Are you
nothing
kidding?
Really, Chevrolets?
Are you kidding me? This is a millennial kid. He doesn't know bicycle. He doesn't know bus. Taxi.
He could get one of them scooters.
Taxi? What? Taxi?
He get
all he knows. He didn't call Uber. He called Lyft.
Listen.
That's
he
all
almost got arrested again for doing the exact same thing that he got in there. And your defense is, well, he's a millennial.
He doesn't know.
He can't jump on his Chevrolets and walk down to the bus stop?
No, it was 2-3 blocks. He couldn't do that.
2-3 whole blocks? Oh, my gosh. Like,
out of your
I'm
mind.
pretty sure when you go to court, stupidity is not a defense.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You're pretty sure it is?
I mean, it's not going to get you off, but it is.
Like, I haven't seen any precedents on that, but I would like to see the walkthrough because you feel very confident about this right now, which is making me a wee bit nervous, just for the record. Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
That's all I'm doing.
Just sweaty. Very sweaty. Anyways, moving on. We got a guy that was arrested for hiding a kangaroo in his closet.
That's highly illegal. I understand. Go ahead. Continue. That's it.
Now, do you know the history of the name kangaroo?
I do not.
All right. I got this because I saw this story and a friend of mine's like, oh, weird piece of information.
Well, this is good. Maybe we should do it as a cliffhanger. I'm going to put up a donation sign. Okay, go for it.
All right. Here we go. So the English go over there, right?
Uh-huh.
And they say, what is that? And the Aborigine says kangaroo. They said, okay, we're going to call it a kangaroo. But when you go to the Aborigine language, you know what kangaroo means?
What did you say?
I don't know what you're saying. Literally, they're like, yeah, we're going to call it the kangaroo.
They said, huh?
Yeah.
So is this far away from being called a huh?
Yeah, that's like pretty close to what's that animal called? Do what? That's Southern. Yeah, you got to pronounce your H's more.
I figured.
All right, well, this 19-year-old man, he's in Pennsylvania.
Okay, I like Pennsylvania.
Was busted after getting caught with illegally importing a 6-month-old kangaroo when he was trying to sell it, get this, on Facebook. Cops are here, sticking in the closet. They won't check. Scratching. Go ahead. Live defense. I fixed some spectacular stupidity.
Okay, so we've got to assume that he didn't know it was illegal to sell kangaroos.
So
that's the assumption. Why? I bought it. Why can't I sell it?
That's why he went to...
That's exactly why I went to Facebook. Why else would you do it? If you knew it was illegal, you would know that you'd at least have to be clandestine. This guy...
That's why he went to Facebook Marketplace, because no one would know.
Dude, guy...
Because he put up his address.
That's what I'm saying. The guy caught him in the near alley in New York and said, I got a roo.
Yeah, except he imported it.
He did.
Yeah.
Nice. So why did they let him import it if he couldn't sell it?
You know, that's the part I was going to get to. I knew you would find the loophole. That's good defense there. Well, how did they allow the kangaroo in?
PetSmart's bad.
This is my Yorkshire puppy.
You can order anything online, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What they do, anesthetize him?
Yeah, this is called, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Anesthetize. Oh, God. Remember the guy that tried to put all the birds in the curlers?
Stop.
Come on. Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. I got a couple more for you. There's a couple Florida guys I really want to get to, but I know we've been... the one I have to mention is the guy that tried to use his finger as a gun in a bank.
Hasn't?
All right. Hold it right there. Really?
That's the difference between 10 and 20 and 1 and 2 in an insane asylum. I mean, he's only going to get 6 months in the nut house if he uses his finger.
He's going to be...
He's looking at 10 years to life if he uses a gun. This guy's brilliant.
Yeah, well, it's a felony, so there's that. You can't make that one up. Oh, my gosh.
Brilliant. You know, it matters. If you do this enough, you can really intimidate people. He's touching me. He's touching me.
I'm not touching you.
Hey, you're touching me.
Oh, my gosh. That is not all right. All right. You ready? Here's the title.
All right.
They abandoned an entire house in the middle of the road. An entire house. Now, you know that's got to be a mobile home. And
it's got Missouri written all over it, but you're going to tell me
Florida,
aren't you? You're going to tell me Florida, aren't you?
I'm really glad it's not. Louisiana. They're in Louisiana. And 2 men in Louisiana were arrested over the weekend for trying to transport a house.
Stop.
Hold on. Wait, let me finish.
You don't even need to. I know. Okay, go.
Okay.
Finish.
They were arrested for transporting a house. Why? They didn't have the proper permits for the house to be moved from one location to the other. So they left it in the middle of the road, also ramming into some mailboxes, road signs, and power lines. Go ahead. Full defense. We're not going to steal. We're not going to go into the house because we don't want a break in it. I did say Louisiana.
Okay. So there's probably signs all along the road in Louisiana.
Do not leave your house in the road.
That says no houses allowed on road. But we're in Louisiana.
Okay.
So who reads?
I don't know the reading comprehension level of Louisiana. I don't want to guess.
I'm getting so much trouble with these states. But the bottom line is, the cops, they argue with the cops. They say, well, listen, we can either keep going or we can leave it here, Bubba.
So they just leave it in the middle of the road.
We can leave it here, Bubba. You know what I mean?
Because we can't read that sign, and it might say.
We don't even live here.
So the defense is they can't read. They can
The
steal a
defense
house.
is we were willing to move it out of the street. Okay,
from out of the street
right.
to into the street, but we don't have a license, so we're just going to leave it here. And you can't off-road a house.
We're willing to move it. You guys arrested us and put us in jail, and allowed.
And if you guys wouldn't arrest us, the house wouldn't even be there.
We could have moved it. How are we gonna move it from jail?
So you created this problem by not allowing us to steal the entire house.
Thank
you. Because
I can always get permits.
Because who gets up and is like, listen, buddy, we're going to steal this house?
Who gets up and says it's Thursday? Let's move a house. How'd they get it on Jimmy's F4?
My guess is it's a mobile home and they separate it. And then it's got the tires, and then they're supposed to have some kind of wide load sign.
I see.
That's my theory.
Whoa, but
because if they're picking up like a 3-bedroom,
they wouldn't take out power lines.
Well, you could. If you hit a foot. Listen, if you wide turn. If you don't have that experience,
yeah, the pole. Yeah, okay. Power lines. I'm thinking that they were low over the road and they were just dragging them down the street.
No, it's not like the city.
I've got a better imagination.
It's not like people in Louisiana would not be up to code with their power lines. That's not like a thing.
Okay. Right.
I don't know if that's true, but that feels like a good defense at this point.
I like the way you said it. You said it with confidence, and
so Billy Bob and Thornton over here. Didn't quite make it.
Both of them.
So the defense was reading. That defense is. God, there might be just a pinch of truth. However, the rest of the stealing of the house, the moving, and getting.
We don't know that they stole the house. Why you know they stole the house? This is meth area. Okay. Yeah. They bought that house.
And you're basing that on the fact that they took a house.
That's it.
There has to be meth. In fact, their meth was probably in the house.
2 grams to get you a house in Louisiana.
Oh, I don't know if that's true or not. I really hope it's not.
With wheels.
Oh, my gosh. That is so bad. That is so bad.
I agree.
Oh, man. This one's going to be good.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. Here's the title. Ready?
Yeah.
Woman drives into wet cement while fleeing the cops. So imagine being the dude, right? It's taken you 3 months to get ready to pour the concrete. In comes a car with the police in hot pursuit. Take a guess at how old this person is.
13.
13. Close. 53. A 53-year-old woman tried to outrun cops in Minnesota. We haven't had any in Minnesota, so this is good. On Monday, and it didn't work out. The woman was driving in an unsafe manner. I wonder what that means. While making religious statements from a bullhorn. Oh, this.
So one-handed driving, head out the window.
I hate somebody, wrong. Right?
Yeah, that was wrong.
Yeah, something. The woman was driving in an unsafe manner. It sounds like she was being annoying. And officers say she drove through a red light and attempted to pull her over, but she fled. Another officer spotted her shortly afterwards. I think it was the bullhorn. And she tried to escape again. But they caught up to her after she accidentally drove into a bunch of wet cement, slowing the vehicle in a way that they just had to wait for her to stop. I cannot wait for your flavor on this one, buddy.
I guess I have to confess.
Uh-oh.
I, too.
What?
Have gone around roadblocks. I've gone around roadblocks.
What?
In the city of Flint where it says road closed.
What?
Yes.
You've done that.
Because, okay, we had the water crisis.
Okay.
They closed roads down to replace pipes.
Okay, that's
so
good.
It's only a little 4x4 square on one side of the street. Why they close the whole street down when you can go around it?
And what does that have to do with wet cement?
She did the same. Well,
With her bullhorn yelling at
She
religious
went
slurs to
around-
people.
Well, we won't even deal with that first.
Circumstantial.
I'm talking about her hitting the concrete.
Oh, okay. So
Because
we're going to
that's
stick to the
my
concrete.
biggest fear. Every time I go around one of
It's
those,
actually going to hit what cement?
that it's the whole road.
You could just not go around it.
What's the fun in that?
Following the rules?
Yeah, I don't buy lottery tickets. I don't play the lottery. You know what I mean? You gotta take some risks, Isaac.
Oh, and so instead of playing the lottery as a risk, I might just ruin my entire vehicle.
I'm 100. I'm 100%
with
ahead.
the giant road closed sign.
I'm 100% ahead here. I'm winning.
And make that you're winning.
Okay, so that explains
nothing. That explains nothing.
not knowing that the concrete would be there. That wasn't intentional. She didn't know.
Well, perhaps if she wasn't busy yelling slurs to people about their religion.
Okay, so you don't know who was in the passenger seat and their hearing ability, okay?
Well, there's a bullhorn.
Exactly. So now if he didn't have his hearing aids in, whoop, 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 whoop. If he didn't have his hearing aids in, how else was she to get him ready for church?
Well, maybe he took them out because he was tired of listening to her talk. Maybe that's like when he gets done fighting, he just pulls it out and is like, okay, and it's just the mouth moving.
They were
on their way
they were on their way to night service, and she was trying to get him riled up. That's all I'm saying. The pastor has a right to have.
Now he's now it's a pastor. It's a pastor's wife now, yelling slurs. Oh my gosh. That is so great. I only got time for a couple more of these.
That's all I'm saying. Well, I got one for you.
Ooh, goody.
You want one? You want to switch
Please, come on.
Uh-oh, here comes Raymond. Don't hide.
I want to.
Hide.
Raymond's here. Just we're pretending we're not seeing him. He's coming up to the window. If he sticks his lips on the window, I'm going to freak out.
No, don't do that.
Oh, hey, how are you, Raymond? Middle of the show, thank you. So he's staring directly at us. Do you have this on camera? You do.
Hey, Raymond.
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to be famous.
How we doing, bud?
Pretty cold out here.
Yeah, it is cold. He's probably go inside.
Well, we know it's water. About $7 for water.
$7?
$7 for water.
Any good water?
Not really, but coffee we can cook with.
You going to make coffee and cook with it?
There you go.
Leave me a couple bottles, man. What you got? You got some good water? The good kind?
Not the Flint, old Flint water, the new Flint water.
Where'd you get it
Yeah.
from? Where'd you get it from?
What?
Where'd you get it?
Okay.
The Mission?
No. Dollar store.
The dollar store?
Yeah.
All right, you can keep it this time.
All right.
You can keep it.
Be safe. One of the great things about this show is we have a window.
I love this window.
And Ray comes up every single show. And he's got his case of water.
He's got his case of water.
My man.
Hey,
That's part of our real life.
I'm impressed that he's drinking water.
I'm glad it's water. And it's not brown something.
No. Oh, he doesn't even know what alcohol was. We took Ray.
Uh-oh.
On his birthday.
Uh-oh.
His 56th birthday.
Okay.
To the booby bar.
You did not.
We did.
You did not.
We did.
Oh, no.
Was hilarious.
I don't actually want any more information about that at all. Moving on.
Let's just say no animals were harmed in the taping of that adventure.
All right, you said you had one for me before break. Let's hear it.
I do. Hold on.
What do you have?
Let's see.
Help me help these poor people in their defense.
Pull this up here and just full disclosure, I'm going to put some real glasses on.
Not
so
fake
I can
glasses.
see.
Not the pimp tent.
Okay, here you go. Here's the headline. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, wow. Got a basketball game playing on? Oh, is your screen got a basketball game on it? Why is that up there?
I don't know.
This is me. Holy booger snot.
Booger snot. Two things meaning the same thing. Well done.
You like that?
I did. Go ahead. What do you got?
All right. Half-naked woman in trouble.
This makes sense.
After birthday celebration.
Okay.
It's not Florida. It's not Louisiana. It's not Nevada. Where do you think this lady...
Let's see. First of all, that is actually pretty nice.
Can
She's very happy to be arrested.
Can you see her?
I can see her.
Kind of cute. Yeah, that could be my next ex.
Here we go.
Woo-hoo. All right. Half-naked woman was arrested in... You going to guess?
Ohio.
Come on.
All right, fine.
They don't grow them like that in Ohio.
Party City. Tennessee.
Close.
Kentucky?
No, you're close. Memphis.
Memphis. That's Tennessee.
See how close
my
you were?
gosh.
See how close you were?
All right, so what's she arrested for? Birthday celebration?
Girl Kira Welch has been accused of reckless endangerment, drug possession, and being in possession of a handgun while intoxicated. So
that's a birthday party.
We know where this is going, don't we?
I got a feeling.
Rootin', tootin', shoot 'em up.
It's Tennessee.
It's Tennessee.
Alcohol, drugs, and a gun. That's like a Friday.
According to reports, Welch was firing a gun out the window while riding in a car driven by her boyfriend. When the police found them and pulled them over, they found a gun and a bag of weed, which she admitted was hers for turning up for her birthday.
Okay.
They also noted that she was visibly intoxicated, half-dressed, and laughing constantly.
Well, she did say there was a bag of weed in the vehicle, right?
She was arrested.
And that does make you giggly, does it not?
I don't know.
I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, here's my defense.
It might make some people giggly. Yeah, sure.
All right, so here's my defense.
Uh-huh.
She had gone out without the expectation of the power of that particular truck. And it was beyond her mental abilities, hence why she was laughing hysterically and why she was so happy on her picture. She's got a big smile. Not normally something you see on a mugshot.
You know, if you look at that, that's, yeah, like that.
And what kind of boyfriend?
She's posing for Orange is the New Black kind of thing here.
And what kind of boyfriend lets her girlfriend shoot a gun outside the car while they're going down the road? Or he was trying to get her home because she was clearly over the limit, not letting her drive, and she grabbed his gun. So it wasn't her gun, right? That's all I got. Like, she's definitely guilty. I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I got. I'm not good at defending.
Memphis has farmland, right?
Yeah.
Grandpa used to do it all the time on the tractor. Yee-haw! Boom, 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 boom.
Not in the car.
A car tractor? What the hell? Sit there, it's the wheels. Ooh.
What's the difference?
It moves.
I have no defense of this.
I just thought I'd throw one at you.
That seems like one that you would throw.
It's a little harder than you think it is, isn't it?
First of all, I accept full responsibility for actions that I do and say. I have no question about that. That's what makes this funny to me, because the actions are indefensible, and then it's like the judge will ask them, "Well, what is your defense?" And then, their guy gets up and he's like, "Well, what happened was," and then so on and so forth.
Typical.
So you have the what happened defense on lockdown. It is kind of hard. You do like to go to the love string defense. It is a little difficult. However, we have hit that time of the show.
Have we?
We have.
Okay.
It's time.
It's time.
You're up, big boy.
I'm not up. And why am I always up?
I
First. I got to go first all the time. All the time, I've got to go first. I refuse to go first.
Fine.
I'm just going to sit here.
Do all the things that you want to do.
I'm going to just sit here.
That's fine.
And pout. Oh, no, I'm going to turn around and get some heat. Go for it. You're live.
Well, that's fine. Well, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to 92.1 LPFM Flint WFOV. This is Our Voices Radio. And if you have some stuff that you would like put on the radio, please give us a call at 810-259-9789. That is 810-259-9789. 810-259-9789. Or you can check us out on...
What was that number again?
1-900-HUGE. It was 810-259-9789. Or you can check us out on WFOV.com. online. And if you have any clean music that you want played, or if you got more of a face for cable and you would like to get on public access television, Fat Channel number 17, which is the place to be seen. Don't just watch the videos, make them. And you can do that at 810-239-2901, 810-239.
I think you did that on purpose. You think you've left me nothing to do.
Well, you too, but I didn't want to take that one.
You didn't want to take that. You took almost everything else. But I still get to tell the people about the GoFundMe project that we've got going on.
Yeah, tell them about our underwriters and sponsors.
Looking for sponsors, looking for underwriters. We're trying to get Channel 17 back up and running. Want to get the council meetings up and running. And actually, I have a bit of good news.
What do you got?
We have found a sponsor.
Uh-oh.
A sponsor for the Flint City Council meetings. Actually, two.
Two of them. Not one,
two sponsors. We got Brother Martin Banks over at Legacy Funeral Home, serving the community for your funeral needs. And then we also have Cantonese Gourmet.
Oh, it's good.
South.
Oh, it's good.
Now, I don't know. I haven't
Look, it's good.
done the East-South Challenge, but I'm down with South. So I need to thank those guys for stepping up and helping us out. We're going to start broadcasting November 8th back on Channel 17. So tell your friends. All right?
Channel 17?
I think I'm done.
And which family was that on the south side?
The Yang family.
Yang family.
The Yang family over at Cantonese Gourmet South.
There we go. And if you got information that you want up there and you got videos, you want to see your little baby on cable, you can make a family video.
Well, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to do some live cameras. I want to do hotspot cameras.
I really want you to do one on the block where they paint.
Yes, that's one.
That one's got to be the spot, right?
I got a Thread Lake Sunrise camera.
If you could get one over by the Grand Funk Railroad crossing too, that'd be yeah.
And no, there's no traffic.
There's always traffic. There's trains. There's traffic. There's all kinds of traffic.
I understand. I kind of want some pedestrian traffic stuff, but I understand. Hopefully, I can tap into like the DDA downtown cameras and show those on Friday nights because it's really hopping downtown. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, because you got what? You got Churchill's downtown.
A couple clubs down there. Now it may slow down because of the winter time.
You got Tenacity.
People won't be hanging outside as much as possible, but spring's coming.
It's November. It's not even close to spring.
Listen, if you lived in Michigan long enough, and you have.
Oh, this is spring?
It's all a state of mind, baby.
Oh, my gosh. It's all a state of mind. Oh, my gosh. All right, that is our break. That is from us. I can't even do it. All right. So, I had a friend of mine tell me some stories about some work issues that they had.
Okay.
And it gave me an idea for our next segment.
Am I supposed to solve these?
No.
Okay, I just need to enjoy them.
No. Knowing you'll know something worse. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to give you some real work stories that have happened. And these things that happened are real life. And if you got a good story that you want us to put on, you can comment and go to wfov.online and give us your story. And if you put that on there, we may put that on the show. All right. Are you ready? So have you ever been in a place that allows you to take your pet to work? Other than the office here with the boys.
No, I'm not allowed to call my children pets anymore. My wife says that that's demeaning.
To who?
The pets.
They don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Just for a friend. Okay. All right. Well, this one is titled "How to Keep Track of Your Corgi in the Office." This person had a corgi dog that they had come in, and there is a cute little video of this corgi, and everybody's getting a kick out of it because you know how he kept track of his dog going from place to place? He put a balloon on a little dog carrier thing. What's that called? Where it's got the handle on him?
Yeah, the harness.
Yeah. Put a balloon on there, so the balloon would just float around. And if you had a reference to It the Clown, you'd know why that makes sense.
I got it on the screen. People are watching it.
Yeah, true story.
It's a good idea. I like it.
This one here, now, you Star Wars guy?
I am a fan.
Oh, thank God, finally.
I'm not a kook.
Define kook, just so I have a...
I saw the movie 20 years ago.
So you didn't see any of the new ones?
I saw them as they came out.
Oh, okay.
But I don't dress up. I don't go to the annual
You don't do
events.
Comic-Cons?
I don't do the... I did, actually, by accident on purpose.
You accidentally on purpose went to a Comic-Con?
I went to a TwitchCon.
A TwitchCon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The gaming platform on the internet, Twitch.
Twitch, okay.
Yeah.
And what was that like?
Interesting. You can view it online.
Spectacle TV. All right.
Thank you.
Well, this guy and his coworker took a picture of themselves. One is Obi-Wan, and one is Darth Vader. And I don't know. I think Obi-Wan.
I'm gonna look. Hold on.
Like the picture there. What do you think? Side by sides. I don't know. I think
the young guy. Okay.
Hair's similar. Eyebrows are similar.
Okay.
The Obi-Wan's pretty close.
All right.
Pretty close. What do you think?
I'll agree.
All right, not too bad. And number 3, this is a you thing. This is why I like these. These are all pics, so I don't know if you can see this or not.
I can see it.
There is a picture. Number 3, it says, and I quote, I asked a coworker a question when she was on vacation, and she sent them a pic with the answer.
Isn't that a beautiful plane? Look at all that. Just
look at that water.
Space.
Oh, a lot of water.
Is that water?
A lot of water and sky.
Oh, that's a beautiful scene.
Apparently, he got the message. So, just food for thought there. Number 4. How much do you dislike the person that sent you the message?
So that tells me the story. Reminds me of the story of the guy that got the speeding ticket. He went through the cameras intersection and they took a picture of him. And they sent him a picture of him.
Yeah, I know this
one. And a $150 ticket.
And a $150 ticket.
And the guy sent them a picture back of $150.
Yep.
And they sent him a picture back of handcuffs.
And he showed back up. Yeah, that's a Flint. That is a Flint police story that actually happened. They sent him a picture of him, so he sent him a picture of money. That's actually very funny on both sides.
I love it.
Very good.
I hope the judge gave him time served.
Oh, man. Number 4. Oh, gosh.
What do you got here? What's this one?
It says we have a wallpaper forest on one of the walls at work to help it be, feel like you're in nature.
Okay.
So then this guy puts a sticker of an Ewok peeking out behind the tree and then quotes, I wonder how long before the boss notices that there's an Ewok waving to everybody behind the tree. Again, that's a reference from Star Wars. Do you remember that movie, right?
I know.
As they came out.
Yeah. Okay. As long as we're not talking Jar Jar Binks, I'm good.
All right. These are all things that actually happened at someone's work.
I thought those look like gummy bears.
Yeah, there is a picture of gummy bears. Number 5, an ER nurse and her coworkers decided gummy bears needed to be renamed. So it has a picture of a bunch of different ones. So it has the green ones, and it has light green, dark green, and I don't know, forest green maybe. Nausea, vomiting, and hypothermia is what they put them to.
Titled.
And the yellow one, the red one, and the blue one. Yellow is liver failure. That's funny. End-stage liver failure is red, and cyanotic is blue. This is really bad.
That's horrible.
Peach.
This is illness shaming. Gosh darn it! These ladies should be fired.
So pink is mildly anemic, white is bled out, and dark blue is he's dead.
Where's a Karen when you need it? That's all.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Number 6. My friend's work requires a doctor's note if you call in sick. All right. So if you call in sick, you have to have a doctor's note. So there is a picture with a black out to and from, and it starts off with "to whom it may concern," right? And then it gives a person's name. And it says, so-and-so has had, by their own report, a cold today and sensibly stayed home from work rather than spreading this to his possible colleagues and customers. I have no test for the common cold, and therefore believe him or not believe him, however you feel in time. And it should be wasted on by making him sit in a walk-in clinic for hours and spending time writing out a sick note from
sick note, right?
from the place. Please reconsider your policy on this. There are surely better ways of wasting your tax dollars. He actually wrote this out. Okay, what do you think the chances of that person being fired is? Low average, average, above average.
I think the humor might save him, but he knew the risk when he wrote it, so no big deal. I don't think he's sweating it.
I don't know. And if you have the cold, really, you got to go in. But how many people call in, I'm sick? Right?
That's fine. I don't know. I'd rather you not be there.
If you're COVID, Carl,
well, not
go
even
ahead and
COVID,
stay.
Carl, but if you got the attitude that you need a day off and you're willing to lie to me about a cold, I don't want you here.
Right. Because if you want to not be here that bad, you probably shouldn't be here in the first place.
Whether you're a virus or not, you're going to be a virus to everybody else in the office because you're going to be talking crap. I was so drunk last night, I can't, whatever.
Yeah, the common cold.
So the bottom line
happens on Friday and Saturday nights typically.
If you don't want to be here, I really don't want you to be here.
Right.
And if you don't want to be here enough,
then we don't want you here.
Right.
I hear ya. All right, luckily, we enjoy being here.
I enjoy it.
All right, number 7.
Do it.
A lady is too short to see over the cubicle walls while she's talking to her fellow coworker, so she takes pictures of cutouts of her face and takes them to the top of her cubicle so people could see her face while she was talking because she was too short. Are you a fan of cubicles?
I am just disappointed in her creativity.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
Well,
that's pretty good.
I'm going to show it. Why would you do that?
So they could see her face.
But now she's always peeping. She needs to have it on a stick. So when she's talking to somebody,
you got like Karen on a stick.
Yeah.
So I was saying, George, that I got
and then turn it towards Bob and turn it towards Mary.
Because then every time you're looking, you got this face just staring at you.
Better yet, if she puts it on a stick and glues her iPhone to it.
Oh no!
We got a regular FaceTime chat going on. You know what I'm
Lord! Oh my gosh! Oh, this is super funny.
I think it makes a lot of sense. I don't know.
See, I thought you would like this stuff. This is working.
It's working.
All right, number 8 is while one of their coworkers was on vacation, they shrunk his desk down while he was on vacation. So they made an artistic replica that's like 6 inches. With all the things that were on his desk, and then moved all the stuff. So when he got here, he's got a little Smurf desk chilling there.
I like it. That's kind of like
here's a picture. So he's got this dude,
kind of like gluing furniture to the ceiling.
And he took a time to take the picture of what's on his desk exactly, and then did a miniature version of it because that's what they're getting paid to do is work.
Maybe they're a 3D graphics company, and it was practice printing that
Maybe
stuff.
they do models for movies.
Thank you.
You know those things that got to blow up.
Thank you. This could be Barbie.
Oh my gosh, that was very good though. The detail on that is very good. The close up is spectacular.
Yeah,
that's very good. Right down to the power cord. That's some pretty good stuff right there. Oh no!
Power cord made out of spaghetti or what?
Oh god! Oh, this is a you thing. Oh, I love this list.
I got a me thing. You want to see a me thing?
Well, I always want to see it.
You want to see a me thing?
I do. But let me get this one out before we get there.
Do that.
All right, you ready?
Let's go for it.
One of the coworkers got so sick of his employees or his coworkers whining him about work, he bought a tiny violin so when they cried, he could pull it out. Instead of this, he actually bought
how big is it?
A mini violin. It's hand sized. That's in the palm of his hand. It couldn't be 3 inches, but it's an actual mini violin.
That's too big.
In a case with a key.
It's too big.
But
I understand the sentiment. A little smaller, and you just pull it out the drawer, and set it on the desk and point at it. Brilliant. Brilliant.
That's right in your wheelhouse. All right, dude. What do you got for us? What's a you thing?
I got a video.
Uh-oh. What video do you got?
I'm trying to create a reasonable bucket list. My bucket list has 375 things on it. Only got 20, 25 summers left.
375.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bucket.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. That's an every day for a year kind of thing. And I got
Well, there's more than each day, but
stop.
Yeah.
I understand the math.
Okay, just saying.
Holidays and weekends.
Yeah.
So I did this. Let's see.
You made a video.
I did this. I don't know if it's something. All right, guys. Paul Hearing back. The sky is clear, at least in this direction. Over here, it's still a little bit of a mess, but there's a beautiful rainbow, and we are kiting. Actually, I'm learning how to set out the lines on the paraglider. Here, let me flip this thing around. Can I do it while it's running? No, I always do that. Oh, we're just setting out the lines and learning what the lines do and how the lines work and all that kind of stuff. Nice. There she goes. She's got it. More later. Peace. What do you think?
I think it's cute. It's a perfect you video.
Isn't that fun?
Little paragliding. That's fun for you, yeah? I don't know. Not really a paraglider, but I like the dramatic music at the end. That's good. Dun, 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 dun.
I like it. It's drama, baby.
All right, and I know you don't watch a lot of TV, but do you know what GOT is? Game of Thrones?
I heard of Game of Thrones, yes.
All right, well,
Yes.
this is a picture, and it says, "Don't screw with the IT guy who hasn't seen the final of Game of Thrones." And he actually has a letter that he has on his shirt. It says, "I have not seen the finale of Game of Thrones, so help me God, if you ruin it for me, I will make your computer run slower than 1997 Compaq with a 56K modem." So it was a threat.
That's a detailed threat right there. That's a HR
That's
problem.
very specific.
That's an HR problem. I see. I see this gentleman in an office chair speaking to Amanda.
I think that just tells you how much he really wanted to see.
So how long did he wear it? How long are we supposed to
that
keep it on
day.
the wraps? Oh, okay, the day after.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just hadn't had time to see it.
So see, he's the one that should have called in sick.
He probably was the guy that had the cold. And it was like, so help me God. If you don't give me a pass on this so I can watch Game of Thrones.
I don't want to take anybody out today. That's all he's saying.
So on to our favorite one, Flint Pete.
Okay.
FlintPete.com. Top story. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Genesee County courts receive over $1 million for problem-solving court programs. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
That laugh was both a little irritating and scary at the same time. All right. This is for Flint, Michigan. That's us. The Michigan Supreme Court announces awards to multiple Genesee County problem-solving courts, the PSCs, problem-solving court programs. According to an October 12th press release, the court administrative office awarded more than $18.5 million in PSCs statewide for fiscal year for 2024. Those awards include over $1.6 million to PSC programs within the 7th Circuit Court and 67th District Courts in downtown Flint. That is a really good thing. Suzanne Johnson, supervisor of the 7th Circuit Court, drugs related. So there's like drug court, there's alcohol court, there's family court. That's what it's talking about, program, isolated stuff, right? Each one has a different thing.
I'm frowning. Continue.
Okay. I was hoping that you would frown because this is good news. All right. She said that unlike in more traditional courts, PSC programs have a different approach because you can't just arrest your way out of drug rehabilitation. You just can't put people in jail for alcohol rehabilitation. You need rehabilitation opportunities, which is what their function and goals are. Johnson noted the team can include attorneys, but also a treatment provider, like a therapist, a probation agent, child welfare, caseworkers, and others from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services depending on the nature of the program. So it's not about that it's a criminal matter so much, is that it's about the best way to help the individual get through the path to recovery of what type they need, right? Because you can put somebody in jail, but if they lose their house while they're gone and they struggle with drug and alcohol when they get out, the likelihood they're going to do that now they're homeless becomes higher, right? So it becomes a solution, and it's a good idea. According to Johnson and Sam Olson, who supervises some of the circuit court's other PSC programs, the court received $148,000 going towards its family dependency treatment court, $414,000 to its adult felony recovery court, which I don't know what that one is, $187,000 to its mental health court, and $23,000 to its veterans treatment court, which is great, as I work with veterans with UCAN, United Community Addiction Network, along with drug and rehabilitation programs. So this is all really good stuff for our program, and helps nonprofits that work in those areas to be able to get some of those funds to help those people in that way. Now, that's a basic overview. You were frowning, so frown away.
I am not a fan of America's justice system.
Okay.
And just because you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig.
Now, hold on a minute. These programs are meant to help people recover versus just sticking them in jail. That's not the same thing as a criminal justice program. This is like you need help. You're here in court because you need help. This is the help that you need to get. That's completely different from going, well, you're in jail and we're taking all your stuff.
But okay, but it's not. Is it keeping them from going to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't go to jail.
They do the program.
It's like go in the military or go to jail.
Well, this is, you go see a mental health specialist, you go see a veteran service specialist, you go see a family guide specialist, you go see a drug rehabilitation specialist, you go to a drug rehabilitation program.
I'll take back half of my frown. That's better.
So then you're. This is really good.
I'm neutral.
Because there's a bunch of, there's over 150 nonprofits just in the Flint area, and all of these people really care about helping people. Okay. You get into the staunch, part of it with when it comes to.
So I'm a pregnant mother, and I've just been arrested. There's a pregnant mother court, right, where they understand my situation.
There would be a family court, and there would be a sobriety court, right? So there's sobriety court for that, and the judge that is in charge of that is a great dude, absolutely great dude, because you can struggle with something, with making someone lose everything they have.
Right.
It's a new idea. Okay. It's a good idea, and it helps people who are
struggling. I never thought about losing your house. You go to jail for 90 days, a month.
Think about it like this. Well, let's say a dude goes to jail for not paying his child support, right? So the guy's got an apartment. He goes to jail for 6 months because he can't pay his child support. So he loses his job and he loses his place to stay. So when he gets out, he's still got to pay his child support, but now he doesn't have a place to stay and he doesn't have a job. So what do you think happens?
He goes back to doing what he was doing so that he can have a place to stay.
And it makes them more unsuccessful instead of helping take care of kids. But if you go to family court and say, okay, this is what I got.
Why didn't they do that in the first place?
Because you don't know what you don't know until you know it, right?
Okay. All right. So we only got a minute and a half. Maybe a minute and a half.
Well, it was a fun and fast show, but that was great news. That was Flint Beat. You can check that out. The whole rest of it there. Got some good picks, good information. This is from Sophie. No, this is from Kate. And very good. This was up 10 hours ago. You can check them out, flintbeat.com.
So $1 million, is that enough?
Not even remotely close, but it's a punch. It's a hit. It's help. And that will help the groups that are doing the work. And we're associated with a lot of those groups. So there's a bunch of groups called the RISE program.
Okay.
That works a lot with people. A lot of great human beings on that list. They're helping people with stuff, especially getting out of jail. All right.
Nice.
Euchre Weekly at Cigar Fellas. The great one, Jason, was trying to win. Unfortunately, we beat him like a drum, 5-2. He blamed it on the cards, not his card play. We disagree. You don't know what those are. 1086 North Iris Road, Cigar Fella Cigar Lounge. CigarFellaCigarLounge.com. Paul.
I'm not going to do that.
Thank you for coming in to 92.1 LPFM Flint, WFOV, Our Voices Radio.
There you go.
The numbers.
Listen, we need you to join the village, 810-239-2901. Clean music, clean activities, 810-259-9789. And check out the GoFundMe. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. I think I'm going to play the open again.
We will see you next time.
I could do that. I could play the open
Do the thing.
at the close.
Make it do the thing.
Because I can do it, right?
Of course you can do it.
I don't know if it
Help
is.
me help you. Help me
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
help you.
Andy, you know what day this is?
Let me get what I want.
If I was president, I'd get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday.